stitch up and down just to help hold it in place. I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be patching my daughter's pants. These have been patched multiple times by hand. It's time to patch these with the sewing machine. And the way that I'm going to be doing that is I'm actually going to be seam ripping all the way down the seam, flattening it out a little bit more, sewing the patches on by machine, and then re-sewing this and then serging it. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what I'm going to be doing. I won't be showing the sewing on camera, but I thought I would at least give you the process. What I'm going to be choosing to do is seam rip the one seam that doesn't have a top stitch on it, and the way you'll know that is there's one stitch here, and you can see over here that there's actually two, and on the outside you can see one of them has a top stitch and one of them doesn't. So what I'm going to be doing is seam ripping down here all the way down probably to here, and then taking out the serging and then flattening it out, putting it on the machine, sewing all the patchings that I want in here, and then sewing it back with the sewing machine on this one, and then I'll be putting a serger on this side here to keep it back together. Now, if you don't have a serger, you can zigzag stitch with fairly tight zigzag stitch down this side here. Now I have all of my jeans seam ripped. This way I can have much more maneuverability. You can see how much easier it is to sew these patches down with the leg seam ripped. Not all the way, you can see it's still connected there, it's connected up there. And I'm going around and top stitching this patch. Now these patches I made by just cutting and then serging some extra pair of jeans, stretch jeans. Now we're done serging. We're going to finish up these serges by using a needle to go through some of those stitches. Take the tail with a needle threader, pull them down through, and then we'll grab this and snip the little tail off here. That just finishes the serge. Here is one of the finished patches, and this one is an old patch, but this is the finished patch. And you can see I used some color matching thread. You can barely see it there. So after I stitched the outside, then I would flip it inside out and I would stitch up and down just to help hold it in place. I just left all the little threads in there because why not? I think it turned out really well. My daughter said it turned out well, so that's good. I have put the seam back in, and this is what it looks like. So looks like it's back to normal. Good luck, guys.